In this video we're going to be talking about how to alter what the musicians are already playing. So we're going to talk about doing that by changing the pitch and by changing the tempo at which they play. So let's begin with how to change pitch. So let's say the musicians are playing something and you want them to go up in pitch. All you have to do is give a little thumbs up, pointing up, followed by a downbeat, and that signals to them that they have to raise whatever they're playing up, and they can raise it by one semitone, all the way up to like an octave or even greater if they want. But it's just telling them to go up somewhere else. And the opposite, you just hold your thumb down, tells them to lower their pitch, again followed by a downbeat, so that they have to bring what they're playing into a lower register. So fairly simple but fairly effective to kind of transform what's already happening. So an example how we can use this, let's say the musicians are holding a sustain note, they've already started playing, maybe you've given a couple, you found a sound you like, and you just want them to mutate it in some way. So instead of giving them another downbeat, you can be more specific by telling them all to go up in whatever they play. And they'll all go up. Some might go up a little bit, some might go up a lot, but hopefully they're listening to each other and trying to kind of fit together into what's happening. And then you can make them go down. If you keep going down, they'll get to the bottom of their register and you'll get a nice fat sound. So you can start to use it in ways to achieve some sonic kind of places that you want to get to. Another way we can alter the sounds is by speeding them up or slowing them down. So there's a couple ways to do this. A very simple one is to push them forward, which means to speed up, or pull them back, which is to slow down. So from the side, you'd be pushing forward and then slowing down. And this is a fairly easy, simple way to do it. You can just start to push somebody if they're doing like a da 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 da, and they can kind of follow your hand. I find this sometimes problematic. In small group it can be okay, but sometimes it's problematic if you have a large group and people are facing you at different angles. Now the people on your sides will easily see this and be able to follow it very accurately, but the people in the back, especially if they're a little further away, they might not be able to get as clear of a 3D image of you, so they're just going to see your hand kind of doing this, and they're not really going to be able to tell how close it is to you or how far away it is. So that leads us to the other way to do it, which is to use the baton and tap the tempo in front of you, kind of waist high or kind of belly high, just at a place where they can see it, and you can just kind of tap and speed up your tapping or slow it down to kind of indicate a tempo that you would like them to play at. So the response of the musicians is immediate. You don't need any downbeats to get them to do this. Like, you don't speed up and then downbeat. They just have to follow your hand. It's really good for getting them to make sure they're focusing on what you're doing and really be engaged with what's happening. So that's how we do a couple simple alterations. Again, lots of uses for these. You can experiment in combination with other cymbals. You can use the staccato, get them to play some staccato notes, and then maybe speed them up a little bit or slow them down. So lots of possibilities for you to try. The next video is going to be the last of the basic conduction directives, and it's just going to go over a couple of kind of fun directives that you can give to the musicians just to stir the pot a little bit, and they're really fun to do. So I'll see you then.